half-hour break time in South Carolina. I'm at a pilot. I want to say exit 114 off of Interstate 20. I could be way off and thinking about something else. I was going to park in one of these open spots over here. They weren't as open as they were now. It was right next to that blue truck and on the right side of them. And I pulled up into this area here to back in, and as I was backing in, another truck from the other side pulled through and took the spot. So I'm like, okay, I guess I won't park there. Very uncourteous in my opinion. But hey, things happen. I'm sure he didn't know I was trying to back in there. There is my load of what plywood looks like before it's plywood. It's really thin sheets of veneer. And I am taking it to, what is it, Buckhannon, West Virginia from, can't remember, somewhere in Georgia. And picked it up this morning and started my clock with the load and pre-trip and all that stuff. I've had to replace another fuse. My taillights, when I did my pre-trip this morning, the taillights weren't on. The outside flashers would operate, but the interior lights weren't on. So I was like, oh, okay, the fuse went out again, which makes me wonder, is it the correct size fuse? It's supposed to be in that position. Because even it controls the corner lights, everything but the flashers. So I just popped the hood, pulled out the fuse while they were loading me, and so I stayed the night at this particular location. And sorry, fingers in the way. Once I got that taken care of, I sent a message, and I'm waiting on a reply, and it might be here right now. They're going to check on it because in 2 weeks, well, actually, I should say in 5 days, I've had to put 2 new 20 amp fuses into the panel because they were burnt out. Replaced it, lights work. Lights are still working, so fuse is operational. But I sent a message to discover if maybe it's supposed to be a higher rated fuse for that particular application. Sometimes things get misplaced, you know, maybe at the, I don't know, I'm guessing here. It just makes me wonder, is a 20 amp fuse what's supposed to be in that location? So I sent a message to verify. If it is, then they're going to have to, there may be a short in the system somewhere causing it to overload and burn out. It is a fairly new, it's a newer style trailer. So I mean, that's like what I would call new. Just as I would call this truck new, even though it's got 80,000 miles on it. It's a 2017. But I got a reply, and they are going to I'm going to have to reply to this message. It sounds as though they can't. I was sending a message to see if they could, to my fleet manager, and maybe I wasn't clear enough. I should have said, hey, can you speak to the maintenance folks to see if they can track down whether a 2017 Freightliner Cascadia is supposed to have a 20 amp fuse for the trailer lights. Because my reply was, well, we'll have to check when you get to a Maverick shop. It's kind of not what I was looking for. Most likely I'm going to have to, it's not going to be I'm not going to need a bigger fuse. I'm going to need to turn this in to the Maverick shop when I return to Madison, Illinois again. I've got I think 3 or 4 more 20 amp fuses spares, so I run with my lights, not my headlights on during the day, but all the running lights, and so it lets me know, because the lights that are affected are also my brake lights. So I run my running lights so I know if I do not see those when I do my frequent mirror checks. I don't know why I keep looking in the mirror now, but I guess it's habit. If I see that light, the front corner lights are not on my trailer, then I know, oh, I got to pull over and change a fuse, because I don't want to be traveling without operational tail lights. The flashers do work, and the blinkers, so I will be able to get, should be able to take care of it easily. I just don't know if the issue is resolved. I kind of think not, because it's now blown again in less than, I want to say, 5 days since the first time they were not operational. So anyway, continuing I am in, let's see, I just got into, let me see if I can, instead of waving my camera all around at my GPS while I figured this out, I figured I would zoom out so you can see where I'm at. I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. Whoa, too far. Like the entire planet is visible on my GPS. So you can see where I'm at and where I need to go. And I've been to this location before. I have an appointment tomorrow at 9 a.m. So we'll see if we make it. I should. I think if all goes well. But that's it. Started out in Georgia this morning. Kind of in near the 40, almost the 401. Here, let me use a pointer. Started in about that location. So that's it for today, so far, of what's going on. I figure I'll make it to West Virginia pretty easily. Should be just a couple hours away from my delivery when I get to the final, wherever I'm going to stop tonight.